last 24 years, and I'm doing this full time. Uh, my wife and I, with my family, this is our only business. Wala po kaming ibang negosyo except forever. Okay, so what I'm gonna share to you, to all of you tonight, is about actually the products of Forever that will support cardiovascular health. No, hindi naman po ako, cardiovascular expert. So probably I know a lot about the products of Forever that can support the cardio health. Okay, but if you want an expert in the cardiovascular field, marami po dyan, no? Yung mga cardiothoracic surgeon, yung mga doktor mismo. But what I'm going to share to you is just some basics of how the cardiovascular system functions. Okay, so let us start. Ito po yung topic natin, Forever Products for Cardiovascular Health. Okay, and to start, let me just give you some basics anatomy of our cardiovascular system. Now, by the way, when we talk about the cardiovascular system, we refer to the heart, the lungs, the arteries, or blood vessels, and the veins. Okay? And hindi naman po tayo magdodoktor, no? Probably most of us listening here do not have any medical background. Okay, by the way, no, as a second course, my first course was philosophy, but my second course was actually nursing. I am also a graduate of nursing, just for your information. Okay, so this is how our cardiovascular system simply functions. No, basics lang po. No, our heart, pag nagpa-pump, when our heart pumps, okay, it gets oxygen from the lungs and blood, of course, and it transports it through the arteries. Okay, now there's that red line there. If you notice that red line in the body here, those are the arteries or the blood vessels. The blood from the heart passes through those arteries, okay, to distribute oxygen all throughout the body and nutrients. And then once our cells are able to use up this oxygen, the blood that has less oxygen in it, it goes back now. Okay, it goes back through the veins. Okay, so it goes back through the veins and again into the heart to get some oxygen again, and then the heart will pump it again. So yun po ang cycle. That's the cycle of the cardiovascular system in simple layman's terms, no? Para maintindihan po natin. Now, okay. Now, how does, ano po yung function? What are the functions of our cardiovascular system? First, they are the ones, the cardiovascular system actually transports oxygen all throughout the body. And that is very, very important. We all know that without oxygen, in a matter of minutes, we are going to die. Okay, that is how important oxygen is to all our body. Okay, and another function of the cardiovascular system is that it also transports nutrients. Okay, now where do we get these nutrients? Of course, we get it from the food we eat, okay, processed by our digestive system. And then when the food arrives at the small intestines, then our it gets absorbed, the nutrients gets absorbed to the bloodstream, and it gets distributed by the heart. Okay, so basically it nourishes this system, the circulatory system. They actually nourish the organs with nutrients, oxygen, and at the same time, this network of blood vessels and veins, they also eliminate waste. Okay, so yung mga metabolic waste natin are also eliminated through this network of blood vessels. Okay, so now just to give you more information about the cardiovascular system. Now remember, our heart, it pumps 100,000 beats per day. Okay, on the average, okay, 100,000 times per day. It pumps over 2,500 gallons of blood per day. And this blood travels through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. Okay, that is how long these blood vessels are inside our body. Per day po ito, ha? Okay, per day. So now that you know some basics about how our cardiovascular system functions, let me now move on to what is happening now in the Philippines specifically, because we are based here in the Philippines and most of us are Filipinos. Now I got this data from the Philippine Statistics Authority online, and what they have is just the latest data that they have is 2017. So I don't know, for whatever reasons, right? And I got this 10 leading causes of death. And this is very interesting, guys. If you look at the graph here, if you look at the slide, look at the first, okay? Ano po yung pinaka maraming namamatay po? Number one, it's ischemic heart diseases, okay? So it accounts for over 80,000 deaths, okay? In 2017. Ano po itong ischemic heart diseases, okay? This is actually, when you say ischemic heart diseases, it's the narrowing of the arteries, actually, no? Yung mga like angina, myocardial infarction, okay, sudden cardiac death, okay, those are part of the ischemic heart diseases. Then pangalawa, on the second, may nakalagay dyan neoplasms, okay? Plasma, ano ba yan? Yun po yung cancer, okay? Cancer related diseases, okay? So yun po yung pangalawa, over 60,000 deaths, okay? And then we have the cerebrovascular diseases. So ito po yung, this is also actually related to cardiovascular diseases, okay? Ito po yung mga stroke, you know, mga carotid stenosis, okay? Mga aneurysm or yung mga clot formation like thrombosis, mga blockage, embolism, or blood vessel rupture or sinasabi nating hemorrhage, okay? Ito po yung cerebrovascular diseases na mga namamatay dito. Now, pang-apat po, pneumonia. Pang-lima, diabetes mellitus, okay? And then pang-anim po, again, another cardiovascular related disease, hypertensive diseases. Okay? Ito po yung heart condition caused by high blood pressure, di ba? Okay, vasoconstriction, di ba? Heart failure, thickening of the heart muscle. Okay, hindi nyo na kailangan i-memorize po itong lahat. I'm just saying this so that you will know. Nakikita nyo po dito, ang next po is chronic lower respiratory infection, then respiratory tuberculosis. Okay, probably because of the pollution that is happening in Philippines. And then number 9 po, ito po yung other heart diseases. And then number 10, ito po yung remainder of the diseases of the genitourinary system. So if makikita mo yung figures, okay? The figure shows here from 2013 to 2017, makikita nyo po, no? Yung cardiovascular related diseases, no? Like ischemic heart disease, that's 84,000 deaths in a year. Ganun po karami. No, cerebrovascular diseases, number 3, that's 59,000. And then hypertensive diseases, another 26,000. And then other heart diseases, that's about 22,000. Now, if you total the top 10 leading causes of deaths, that's about 407,824 in 2017. So now, if you total the 4 cardiovascular related deaths in the graph, nagtototal po siya, it totals about 192,499 or 47% po. To take note, 47% of the top 10, if you total the 10 leading causes of death in the Philippines, okay? And I believe in most countries that has a lot of Filipinos, ganun rin po ang porsyento siguro lalabas because we practice the same eating habits and lifestyles. So mahilig po tayo sa mga, you know, lechon and all those foods that can maybe lead us to all of these problems. Okay? 47%, and this is very, very alarming. Almost half of the top 10 causes of death in the Philippines are related to the cardiovascular health. And that is why this topic will really interest a lot of you, okay? Um, Especially when you will know how our products can support us, okay? Now, how are we going to support our heart health, okay? What are the ways to support po yung heart health natin? Now, if you look at the picture here, there are many ways how we can support our heart. Okay. Number one, you should exercise on a regular basis because we know pag nag-exercise tayo, when we do exercise, it promotes proper circulation. Okay, of oxygen, nutrients, and the distribution all throughout our body. So napaka-importante po ang regular exercise. Another is we also have to reduce stress. Lalo na ngayon, especially now with the pandemic, I know a lot of people are stressed about the disease itself, COVID. Takot po sila. They are so scared. They are also stressed out with what's happening with the lockdowns, the protocols, and most companies, businesses are also affected. So all their employees are also stressed out. They don't know if until when they can have a job, okay, and they think about their families, their finances. So this is also part of the stress. So we have to learn how to reduce, a lot of this stress. So maybe. I know Filipinos, we are very, very resilient. Okay? Amidst all the problems that we have, we can still afford to smile and to get over whatever problems we have. And we also have to get enough sleep. Kailangan matulog po tayo at least 8 hours per day. And if you are smoking, it is really advisable if you want to take care of your heart. Okay, kailangan po, you need to stop smoking. So if you recall what I have said earlier about how our cardiovascular functions, right? It gets oxygen from the lungs. Now, if you're smoking, you are basically reducing the oxygen in your lungs. So when your heart will pump blood, you have reduced oxygen that is distributed all throughout your body, and in the future, in the long run, it's also going to affect you. Okay, and of course we also have to have a healthy diet. Okay, so that's a lengthy discussion, but what we're going to discuss here is the nutritional support. Okay, so dito po tayo magfo-focus, and this is where I have 24 years experience of learning also from many renowned doctors, nutritionists, and a lot of guest speakers that I have attended in the last 24 years. Okay, and you will see some of them as I go along. Okay, and that is how I also gained my experience, my knowledge. Okay, so everything that I'm gonna share to you po, I basically base this from the company. Okay, whatever I have learned from the company in the last many years that I have been with Forever. Okay, so these are the products that I'm going to discuss to you. There are about anim lang po ito, but we are going to deal with each and every product in more details on especially how it helps us with our cardio health. Okay, now take note, just a disclaimer po, no, especially for those who are new here. Now, our products are not intended to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. Okay? So ulitin ko po, no? These products are not cure. They are not intended to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. Okay? We are not a pharmaceutical company. We do not sell pharmaceutical products. All the products that we have here, these are just food. Okay? Food, we are just classified as food supplements. Pagkain lang po ito. Okay? So I hope that is clear. Now, let us move on, okay, so that I can share to you each and every product and their benefit to our heart. Okay? Let's start with our number one product. Okay? This is our first product of Forever International. all over the world. Ito po yung pinakaunang product na ginawa ng company, and until now, this is the #1 product that is preferred by most of the FBOs worldwide. Okay, this is also my favorite product. Now, for the first time here, the aloe vera, when we talk about aloe vera, most people always, especially Filipinos, no, when we hear about aloe vera, we always think of aloe vera as a shampoo or a lotion or a skincare product. But very seldom do I hear first timers, when they hear about our forever aloe vera, that they can right away relate, oh, that it's a healthy drink. Now, just for your information, there are many types of aloe vera in the world, right? We have the cactus types of aloe vera, and we have the vegetable types of aloe vera. What we are using in Forever is the vegetable type. In fact, in the whole world, out of almost 300 different species of aloe vera, there are only about 4 or 5 that are of vegetable quality. And these vegetable types of aloe vera do not grow in Asia. Mostly they grow in South America, in Africa, okay, more on those regions, and not here in Asia. Most of the aloe vera that we have here in Asia, especially the Philippines, are mostly cactus types of aloe vera. So it's mostly used for topical applications, external use only. But what we have in Forever, take note, ito po yung vegetable type. Okay, so we only harvest the pure inner leaf gel of the aloe vera. Okay, if you slice open the aloe vera, you notice there's that gelatin inside. That is what we harvest and put inside all our aloe vera based products. And what is so great about our aloe vera is that we own the patented aloe stabilization process. Now, what do we mean by stabilization? This is the process of locking in the nutrients of the aloe vera, because aloe vera, as soon as you slice it open, it quickly spoils. Just like a fruit, like an apple fruit, right? If you slice it open, leave it on the table for about 3 hours, when you come back, what happens? It starts to become brown. So it starts to oxidize. The nutrients are starting to go away. So that mostly happens in a lot of the fruits and even the vegetables that we eat, right? So when you say stabilized, it is locked in. So every time you open our aloe vera gel, okay, it is just like cutting a fresh aloe vera leaf. Okay, so now since we have now established that this is a vegetable, we know that this aloe vera contains over 200 nutritional compounds, okay, including 12 vitamins, 20 minerals, and 18 amino acids. Okay? Napakarami po ang sustansya nitong aloe vera as a vegetable, okay? And it basically provides our body with natural energy, okay? And ano po yung tulong niya sa katawan natin, especially on the cardio system, okay? Now, I will be sharing to you a short video clip on how aloe vera maintains a healthy digestive system, okay? So I hope you're going to watch this and learn a bit from this short clip, okay?
Aloe vera actually helps your body cleanse itself so that it can better absorb those nutrients. Lining your intestinal wall are millions of little fingers covered with cells. As food passes through these fingers, the cells absorb nutrients. However, in today's world of fast food, we don't always eat the nutritious foods we should. Our diets can be loaded with grease and fat. Even the vegetables we eat can be tainted by chemicals and insecticides. These foods are difficult for our intestines to absorb. They clog it up, just like the gunk that can clog your pipes at home. As the grease and chemicals cling to our intestines, they cover the finger-like walls and block the cells from absorbing properly. Aloe vera helps keep your intestine clean by breaking up this clogging material so that it passes easily through your system. The cells of the intestinal wall will again be able to absorb essential food nutrients efficiently. And with better absorption comes better health.
Okay, so yun na po, no? You now saw how aloe vera helps maintain our digestive system. So ang ginagawa po niya, what the aloe vera does, aloe vera has a lot of properties and it has natural cleansing abilities. Okay, so this is a very efficient intestinal cleanser. Okay, and because it cleanses the intestines, it basically helps the digestive system better absorb nutrients from the food we eat into the bloodstream. So dito po nakaka-relate tayo yung tulong ng aloe vera in the cardiovascular system by helping the nutrients becoming na-absorb siya, mabilis siyang ma-absorb into the bloodstream. So when our heart will pump, punong-puno rin ng sustansya po yung dugo na nagsi-circulate, okay? Doon sa cardiovascular system, okay? And basically, what the effects of aloe vera in our body is that it increases the bioavailability of vitamins. And here was a study conducted in South Africa. They actually made a study with people just taking vitamins per se, okay? And people taking vitamins with aloe vera. And they found out with vitamin E, nakita nila, no? If you are drinking aloe vera or taking aloe vera with vitamin E, the absorption of vitamin E is 3.7 times more when you are taking your vitamins with aloe vera. Okay, and with vitamin C, it's also three times more. Okay, so that is how aloe vera helps us in the absorption process para dumadami po yung mga nutrients, okay? Maganda po ang pasok ng nutrients into the bloodstream, okay? So, another thing, another function of aloe vera is that it also promotes healthy bacteria growth. Now remember, the bowel plays a central role in defending the body against pathogens or germs. Okay, more than half of all cells that produce antibodies are found in the bowel wall, meaning we're talking about the small and the large intestines. So more than half, sobra kalahati po ng mga antibodies or immune cells natin na nagpuprotekta sa katawan natin, okay, against viruses, bacteria, and fungus, nandito po nakatira sa digestive system. So, these cells, itong mga immune cells, okay, or antibodies, we call them, they recognize pathogens and other non-self substances and mark them. Minamarkahan nila itong mga pathogens or germs, and then they destroy them. Sinisira po nila. That's why when people ask me, Chris, with the pandemic going on right now, what do you think is for you the best cure for COVID? You know, my answer to them is the best cure for COVID is our immune system. If you take care of your immune system, our immune system will take care of us, will protect us, even if we are exposed to this COVID virus. If your immune system is functioning properly, I believe you can just be asymptomatic. That's why there are a lot of asymptomatic people out there. Okay, even when they are exposed, they become positive to the virus, but they are still up and about and doing they are not bedridden, or they have no difficulty in breathing, or they do not have this uncontrolled inflammations in their lungs or cytokine storms, right? That's why, how do you take care of the immune system? By taking care of your digestive system. And the aloe vera plays an important role in helping your body maintain a healthy digestive system. So when your digestive system is healthy, your immune system is healthy, and your body is protected from whatever virus, bacteria that may try to damage or inflict harm to our body. And of course, it also increases the absorption of nutrients, okay, in our body. And this product is backed up by several quality certifications. We have the International Aloe Science Council, okay, for purity and consistency in our product. We were the first company to be given this seal of approval. Even the Muslim community gave us their seal. Okay, our products are considered halal, meaning it's safe for our Muslim brothers and sisters to take our products. We also have the kosher rating by the Jewish community, the KL sign there. We have the Leaping Bunny given by, this is an organization, the PETA, meaning People for Ethical Treatment for Animals. They try to make sure that, companies do not use animals as guinea pigs. And we are one of those companies. That's why we were given this Leaping Bunny certification. You know who our guinea pigs are? That's why I have great confidence on our products. Our first guinea pigs are our top executives. You heard it, right? Our top executives, okay? They are the ones who first try our products if it is really good and it's safe for us before they even launch it to all the 160 countries. That is how great our products are. Then vegan friendly, of course, because it's a vegetable. And we have this GF. What's GF? Gluten free. Why do we have this gluten free? What is gluten, by the way? Gluten is actually a protein derived from modern wheat. Okay, yung po yung mga tinapay natin na kinakain, they are coming from processed wheat. Now it has gluten in it, and what does gluten do? Why is it considered harmful to our body? Because gluten, they actually destroy the lining of our intestinal walls. So pag nasira po, when our intestinal walls gets destroyed, then we will have less absorption of nutrients in our bloodstream. That is why if you look at most of the food labels now, they try to put gluten free, if it's really gluten free. So you should also be looking for this mark when you consider buying a product. And practically almost all our products in Forever are gluten free. So we have a quality product here. So these are our Forever aloe drinks. We have the pure yellow, our number one product, the stabilized aloe vera gel, pure aloe vera. Then we also have aloe vera with apples and cranberries. We call it the aloe berry nectar. For those people who have taste preference, we have another aloe drink. We call it the aloe beets and peaches. So these are three drinks which you can choose from. Okay, so how to take it? Now, the best time to drink aloe vera is actually with an empty stomach. And the company recommends at least 8 fluid ounces per day. That is for maintenance, okay? And why empty stomach? Because there's no traffic, right? There's no traffic. So as soon as you wake up in the morning or before bedtime or snack time in the morning or snack time in the afternoon, these are the best times to drink aloe vera. And just make sure you follow it up with water. Remember, 70% of our body is water. Now, water is the fastest delivery system of nutrients in our body. So there you go. That is as far as our aloe vera is concerned. So this is the first product that I have shared to you that can help support our cardiovascular system. Now, the next product I want to share to you is another great product of Forever. We call this the RG Plus. Okay, RG Plus is the brand name of Forever. Actually, what's inside is actually L-Arginine. Okay, now L-Arginine is actually a protein that we get from certain fruits. Okay, now what does L-Arginine do to our body? When L-Arginine is absorbed into our body, it is converted into NO, or nitric oxide. Okay, NO. Here on the right side of the picture, you will see nitric oxide pointing here inside. Now, what does nitric oxide do? Nitric oxide, it basically relaxes or dilates the blood vessels. Now, especially for those people who have cardiovascular concerns, this product is very, very important. I believe this is a must-have product if you have cardiovascular concerns, because most of the cardiovascular problems, it's because of a narrowed artery or vasoconstriction. Lumiliit po yung daanan ng dugo, kaya nahihirapan po. Nagkakaroon pa tayo ng hypertension, high blood pressure. But with nitric oxide, what can nitric oxide do? It relaxes the blood vessels, so it supports the body with many different functions. Functions like a healthy blood pressure levels. Okay, when you mix RG, a stick pack of RG into water, as soon as it turns purple, you drink it. It can support your body with a healthy blood pressure and overall cardiovascular health. Remember, we are referring to this 60,000 miles of blood vessels that supplies oxygen, nutrients, okay, into your body, to every cell of your body. So pag hindi po siya nagbabara, maganda po ang distribution ng oxygen, maganda ang distribution ng nutrients. So it helps basically every function, every organ in our body, including the immune function, okay? And even muscle growth. Okay, so all this, malaki ang tulong sa atin. Even bone and tissue growth and repair. So if you have athletes, okay, whether they are taking RG before they do their activity, okay, whether they are super athletes or beginners, okay, this RG Plus can really support them, can really help them maintain a good circulation of blood and oxygen and nutrients and energy in their body. So including that, okay, I don't have to explain that further. That is self-explanatory. You know what I mean. Now, fat and glucose metabolism, okay, even anti-aging hormone production and much, much more. Okay? Grabe po itong RG Plus, ladies and gentlemen. And what is the plus sign there? The plus sign is actually the proprietary fruit blend and the vitamin complex. Okay. Now, it also has pomegranate, red wine, grape skin, and a lot of the berry extracts like raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, blackcurrant. This adds a strong antioxidant power, which maintains healthy cholesterol levels, overall cardiovascular and immune system health. Now remember, when we start, diba, our cardiovascular system, the veins, the arteries, the blood vessels, they also what passes through there are also the free radicals or the metabolic waste from each cell of our body. So with the antioxidants in our product, this gives us an edge over a great edge over a lot of our competition who just have L-Arginine in their product without the fruit blend and with very little of the vitamin complex. Now, the vitamin complex, we are referring to, it has added vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin K, B complex like B6 and 12, and folic acid. Okay, so the science behind this RG is also great. Okay, this man here that you see in my slide is Dr. Farid Murad. He is a Nobel Prize winner for physiology and medicine. Okay, ibig sabihin po, he has been given the highest award that is practically given to mankind for your contribution to humanity. So, bakit po siya nabigyan nitong Nobel Prize? Why is he given the Nobel Prize? He was given the Nobel Prize for his contribution with his discovery, by the way, with L-Arginine. He was one of those 3 doctors who was able to discover how L-Arginine works in our body. They call it the miracle molecule. And what's even greater is that this doctor, okay, Dr. Farid Murad, is a consumer of our RG Plus. In fact, he was invited a few years back. I attended his training, actually, symposium with Forever, and we learned a lot from this guy. And he actually mentioned that he believes that our RG Plus to be the most efficient and best arginine-based formula in the market. In fact, he mentioned to all of us who were attending that if there is anybody who will question the science behind our RG Plus, he told us just to drop his name and tell him that, Dr. Murad, a Nobel Prize winner for his discovery for L-Arginine, is a consumer of the RG Plus. Okay? So sobrang bigat po ang science behind our RG Plus. Okay? Kaya napakaganda po itong product na to. Now, we have wonderful products, guys. Believe me, if you will just learn all of this and try our products, I'm sure you are going to help your cardiovascular system maintain it in top condition. Okay, we have our Forever Arctic Sea. Now, ano po itong Forever Arctic Sea po natin? Our Forever Arctic Sea, it's basically omega-3. Okay, super omega-3 fish and calamari oil. So when we say fish oil and calamari oil, we are referring to omega-3. Pero hindi lang po basta-bastang omega-3. We have a super omega-3 because our fish oil and calamari oil, we get them from the Arctic Ocean. So why the Arctic Ocean? It is because the Arctic Ocean has very minimal or practically very little pollution in that part of the world. Okay, and we also added olive oil, or what we call omega-9. Now, by the way, this fish oils, omega-3s, 6s, and 9, we call them essential fatty acids. Okay, they are very important fats in our body. And the concerns of a lot of FBOs before, or even other people, is that whenever they take fish oil, they do not like the aftertaste. There was this fishy aftertaste. So what our company did, they added lemon and lime. That's why even my kids, even my kids who are still very young, they already start taking this Arctic Sea, and they like it because they don't really have this fishy aftertaste after. Okay, I even have one son who just bites the soft gel and just swallows the liquid omega-3 and omega-9 olive oil directly to her throat. Okay, so now, what does the Arctic Sea do? Now, before I explain the functions or what the benefits of this Arctic Sea to our body, let me just share to you this picture here. What do you see? I guess you see cells, right? These are cells. Our body is made up of trillions of cells. Okay? It is the basic structure of our body. Yun po ang pinaka-basic structure of our body. The cell, you group together, it becomes tissues, and the tissues you group together, it becomes an organ. The organs you group together, it becomes an organ system, and the organ systems grouped together becomes your whole body. So the point is, when your cell is healthy, when your cells are healthy, your whole body generally becomes healthy. Now, our body actually, it produces over 100 million cells every single day. And why is this important that I am sharing to all of you? Okay. Now, if you look at the cell, there's the picture.
That wisdom of yours, when you really put together all the information and then you cascade it down to everyone, sobrang napakadaling intindihin. Hindi mo kailangang mag-isip ng malalim kasi it's there very clearly discussed and stated. So if I am the FBO listening, it would really be of great help for me kasi mas madali ko itong maikukwento sa aking mga customers, mas madali kong ma-share yung benefits ng produkto na ino-offer natin dito sa Forever Living products. You've heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Chris specified specifically the benefits that we will get if we will use our products. thank you very much also for stating that, of course, we do not diagnose nor treat any kind of diseases, but all his explanations actually geared towards the benefits of what you will get if you take in our product. So it's very timely nowadays. We need to buff our health. We need to make sure we have this strong health, not to battle whatever we are facing out there. And at the same time, as forever business owners, we have the responsibility to share quality products to our customers. And I believe Forever Living Products has been true to that ever since. Kaya naman, when we ask our leaders to share their time, no, yung ilang taong wisdom na nandito si Chris sa Forever gave him all this information. His experience in selling our products also gave him all of that information and personal experience towards what he gets using the product. Again, your time has been with us, with our Sapphire Manager from the Philippines. And so we thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening from all over the world. We thank you for joining us. I guess this is the most number of attendees we've ever had in a 1 hour training. So, yeah. Thank you, Chris. Abangan ang susunod na kabanata.
Naku, meron pa. Patatrabahuin pa pala ako.
Hindi naman si Chris because of all of this.
Dudugo naman ilong natin ito.
So, yan. So, everybody is so happy now. Receiving very good feedback. And again, Chris, thank you very much. I know you're very busy doing all of these trainings also with your team all over the world also. And we are blessed, and we thank you so much for spending time with us. No, not just this one. We've had a couple also in the past. So we're very thankful, and we're very blessed that you always grace us with your time and your wisdom. Yes.
If anybody would like to have a copy of my presentation, just message me, and I always share it to everybody. It's for everybody po. So just probably contact your sponsor or your upline manager who can contact me, so I can give you the link so that you can download the presentation for tonight. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. See, very generous talaga si Chris. Yung mga pinaghirapan niya, talagang sinishare niya yan sa ating lahat. So again, Chris, thank you very much sa magagandang mga taga Cebu. Maraming salamat. Kay May, regards. Thank you very much for your time. And everybody, again, once again, thank you. Take this time to encourage you to love and use our products. As FBOs, we need to be the brand ambassadors. We cannot share what we do not have. We cannot speak of things we do not know. So if you listen carefully to Chris's presentation, we encourage you now to try using the products if you haven't done it yet. If you are new to Forever, yan po ang sekreto ng lahat ng leaders dito sa Forever Living Products. We always use our products because when we use it, we know who to share it with, and we know the benefits that we get, and we know what to share to our customers. It is everyone's responsibility to be true and honest with what we have and with all of our products. So we encourage you, try our products, be the ambassador of our products, and be the product of our products. So call your upline managers if you have questions, if you want to know more about the products, if you want to know more about this exciting business. Now is the time. Take charge, take advantage of the virtual opportunities, the social media, the online platform. It's all there. Forever Living has the best quality products that you can offer, and it has the best opportunity that you can use, especially during this time. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. We wish you good health and advance Merry Christmas to all of you. We hope to be seeing you more in the next trainings that we will be having.
Thank
Maraming
you.
salamat. Thank you again, Chris.
Thank you, Madam Stella.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Take care. Stay healthy.